characters, and it should have been written sharper and funnier too. Okay, next film, and our next film is called Brother's Keeper, and it's one of the strangest movies I've ever seen, a fascinating documentary about a mysterious death. An old dairy farmer in upstate New York is found dead, and one of his 3 brothers is accused of smothering him to death while he sleeps. What's special about the case is the brothers, the Ward boys, as they are known in the central New York State dairy community in which they live. The boys range from 59 to 71 years old. They live in a decaying shack. They're only semi-literate. Their farm has been in the same family for 2 centuries. Inbreeding, one suspects, has had its effects. And yet, when Delbert Ward is accused of murder, his incredulous neighbors rally to support him.
To Delbert, that was a party. He didn't realize, I don't think, we was trying to raise money for his defense so he wouldn't go to prison. Nobody'd ever give the Ward boys a party. Not ever in their life.
The movie mixes interviews with Delbert and his friends with testimony taken from the trial. Here Delbert talks about how he came to sign a confession.
What did they have you sign?
2 or 3 papers, and had to put your initials on them.
Did you read the papers?
I couldn't see them because I didn't have my glasses.
Can you read?
A little bit, not much.
Now, based on what you've seen, you may wonder why anyone other than the principals involved should give a hoot about some old farmer accused of murder. But Brother's Keeper is as riveting as any mystery Hollywood has made up. We're not sure midway through the story whether there is a big surprise waiting for us. There is a surprise. It doesn't lead, in fact, where we think it's going to lead. That's a surprise. And ultimately, what Brother's Keeper does, beyond a question of guilt or innocence, is uncover a hidden world, 18th century America, alive and sort of well in 20th century New York. I like this movie a lot.
I liked it a lot, too. You know, we've often said how documentaries, especially the good ones, can blow away fiction films because they're so riveting.
Yes.
And in this case, it's not, first of all, the Ward boys are fascinating.
Yes.
And who did it is a question that we get interested in. What really moved me in the movie is the fact that even though these people are kind of decrepit and illiterate and poor and not very respectable, their neighbors immediately rally to them according to ancient American principles, which is to say, you deserve a free trial, you deserve not to be framed before your trial, you deserve to be interrogated with a lawyer there, especially as one of the guys says, all you have to do is look at Delbert and you can see he needs a lawyer in order to be questioned. And these people instinctively know what the rights of every American citizen are, and they act on that. And that, I think, is one of the strengths of our country, is that every single person in this country has or should have an instinctive feeling about what's right and what's wrong.
Well, the heroism does come in not where you're looking at it. You're looking at it in going to be, let's say, the lawyer who defends them or something, and the real heroes are the neighbors.
The people having the bake sales, the people raising the money, the people who care
in fact,
that justice is done.
And it's kicked off with an older couple in the community who are even older than the Ward boys, and it's nice to see
Brother's
that.
Keeper, it's playing from market to market around the country. It's one of the best movies you're going to see this year. Coming up next, Kevin Costner is the bodyguard hired to protect Whitney Houston.
He's here, isn't he?
He might be.